John, she is the boss around here. Maybe you should hop up on this bed right here and Epiphany can give you a sponge bath.
Are you representing this fool?
I am.
If you don't shut him up, I will. And as for you, Detective, I'm going to have an orderly take you back to your room.
Right, with all due respect, ma'am, you can't keep me here against my will, so I'm going to leave. I'm going to go to court and...
Not against doctor's orders, you won't.
Well, I'll take my chances.
Counselor, could you please explain to him what happens if he leaves against doctor's orders?
The hospital won't be liable when you collapse.
Understood. Now, ma'am, if you don't mind stepping out of the way, we don't want Mr. Manning to be late for his arraignment.
It's your funeral, Detective.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? Hey, from your lips.
Okay, I will not mention Caleb.
Thank you. A simple, not guilty plea will suffice.
Do what Alexis tells you. She's the best.
We'll be right here for you, Lucy. Oh, this is awful. I didn't realize how fragile she is.
I knew she was into psychics and the supernatural, but I mean, I never thought she'd believe in vampires.
I just hope she can get the help that she needs.
So, when the judge asks you how do you plead, you will say,
Not guilty, Your Honor.
good, Lucy. I'll get the bail and figure out a strategy later.
So ixnay on the Empire's Day.
I am still going to slay Caleb. But for the good of the nurses' ball and ELQ, I will keep quiet for now.
Thank God.
Look, if you did something illegal, we should probably call Diane and come up with some kind of a strategy.
You really are conditioned to think the worst, aren't you? I mean, it's not a surprise, I mean, given how you grew up,
Hey,
but...
just tell me what you did.
It's nothing you need to worry about.
You sure?
Yeah, Michael, I didn't drink. Even though your mother tried to get me to.
How do you know Todd Manning?
We spent the night together. In a professional capacity. I was his nurse.
Todd was at the hospital?
Yeah,
What happened?
They brought him over from lockup. He was worked over.
Well, how bad was he hurt?
Not bad. It all turned out to be just a ploy.
You're telling me Todd got himself beat up so he could have to go to the hospital so he could escape?
Yeah. He almost got out the door when this lady jumped on his back and started screaming.
Yeah. I guess that's typical of Todd, huh? Make a mess. Don't stick around to clean it up. I don't know why I expect anything different from him.
Moral of the story? Don't be cutting your hair off for no man.
Too late.
Well, I can't fix your heart, but I can fix your hair.
Nice shirt. Oh, I like you better without it.
Emma picked it out.
I don't know how to ask, but are we okay? I mean, was I too aggressive jumping in the shower with you the other day?
Just the opposite, actually.
Oh, not aggressive enough?
Listen, Britt, I've been thinking a lot about you, and frankly, I think I was overthinking it. You jumping in the shower like that, it was great.
My sentiments exactly. So, what now? Can we take this party to a nice big bed?
That would be great too, but I have a babysitting problem now that Sabrina quit.
See, I took the liberty.
What's that?
I got the name of a reputable babysitting agency.
Thank you. That's nice of you, but you know, Sabrina's great with Emma. She's gonna be hard to replace.
Now, Miss Santiago. Where's Felix? And tell me the truth this time.
Felix went to secure a venue for the nurses' ball.
What nurses' ball? There isn't going to be any nurses' ball.
You want to cut my hair? I thought you were a nursing student.
Girl, beauty is my sideline. I apprenticed for weeks at this place called Foxy Roxy's. Now, Roxy didn't have much going on upstairs, but girl could handle some scissors.
Right. I'm gonna pass.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, you can
No,
use
no,
the
no. My
touch-up.
guy's downstairs in the salon off the lobby, and, you know, he can He can help me out. Plus, I'm not letting those scissors touch my hair again. I also use them to cut up Todd's clothes.
So you use these not only on your hair, but you cut the man's clothes up, too.
And that wasn't the worst mistake I made last night.
Look, I shouldn't have said anything, all right? I'm really not trying to trash Carly.
Just tell me what you did.
Look, I was disappointed, and I had that run-in with Tracy, and I found myself in a bar, and I guess bad habits die hard.
You thought about having a drink?
Yeah. I mean, I was really broken up about the whole thing. I wanted to work with you at ELQ, and I felt that maybe you were going to slip away. And then there I was, and I'm staring at the pretty shiny bottles, and I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to crack one open and climb inside. Who shows up? Carly. And she sees me struggling with the urge. And what does she do? She offers to buy me a drink. You know, she was just hoping that I'd pick up so that it would wreck any chance of you and me working things out.
I can't believe she'd do that to you.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but it's not the first time that she's taken advantage of a weak moment. Yeah, listen, she was drunk and she was upset, and frankly, I don't even think she knew what she was doing.
Well, look, at least you didn't drink.
No. But I did spend the night with your mother.
I had a fight with Todd. Well, I mean, it really wasn't a fight. I just found out he had been lying to me for a long time. And so I wanted to go to Jake's, which is now a floating rib.
To drown your sorrows.
I used to go there with a good friend and play pool, and he was a friend, and he wouldn't lie to me, and he was someone I could always trust.
Does this paragon have a name?
Doesn't matter. Thank you. Doesn't matter because he's gone, and I miss him, and I did exactly what he always told me not to do. I was reckless, and I was out of control, and I got drunk, and I let some man I despise bring me home.
Uh-oh.
I didn't sleep with him.
Good. Because any man that would let you handle scissors in your condition doesn't deserve you.
I'm the one that got out the scissors, and I'm the one that cut up Todd's clothes.
Could have been worse. You could have cut him up.
Yeah.
Look at you. Your smile lights up a room.
Hey, pathogen scare, right? We're sitting at the hospital. We're on the steps. Do you remember that? And you looked at me? You're all sweaty. You're ghastly. You're so beautiful. You were so beautiful to me. And you smiled. And I thought, wow, I don't want to die, because I like that smile. I wanted more time with you.
Hey, it's not all bad.
Yeah. It's pretty awful.
Oh, look, court's in session. Maybe we should come back some other time.
Or not. Your Honor, the defendant attacked a Port Charles police detective and repeatedly stated that her intention was to kill him. We are charging Ms. Cole with attempted murder and ask that special circumstances attached to the charges.
Let's see where we're at with the case ahead of us. He moves. I don't know, shoot him.
The people will offer testimony that Ms. Cole deliberately smashed a chair to provide herself with her weapon of
Your Honor,
choice,
this is an
a
arraignment.
wooden stake.
Not a trial.
State the charges, Mr. Campbell. Save the grandstanding for later.
The people ask that Ms. Cole separately be charged with the additional offense of aggravated assault against a human being with intent to inflict bodily injury.
How do you plead, Miss Coe?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Oh, thank God.
Because that man is not a human being.
Yeah, Sabrina was great with Emma, but I was thinking that.
Emma loves Sabrina.
Well, I was thinking instead of rushing Emma into the babysitter, why don't we take this time to get to know each other? We can go to the aquarium, to a ballet, whatever Emma likes.
Yeah.
Of course. Emma's adorable. And she needs to get to know me, so it's not a surprise when I stay the night. I will even break my no-carb rule and make pancakes.
We need to talk about that.
Although it's true that Lucy is temporarily in police custody, we still have funding from Tracy Quartermain, so there is absolutely going to be a nurses' ball.
I'm not talking about Lucy Coe's shenanigans or Tracy Quartermain's money. Who am I? The head nurse. So how come I don't know anything about this nurses' ball?
Oh, well, I'm really not the person to ask. I think you should probably ask.
Look, clearly, you have had meetings, you've raised money, you seem to have booked a venue for this event. Why don't I know anything about this nurses' ball? Sabrina, stalling is not going to do you any favors. Why didn't you tell me about this nurses' ball?
Felix told me not to tell you.